We got the science weapon. That's what we came for. We will end up having to come here again, I think. Because I believe... I can't remember. We may not. May not. It's hard to say. Because this is all sealed off. Alright, so... we'll just go ahead and fast travel back to the Unreliable. Because we came here for the science weapon and that's what we got. Take a quick peek at our carry weight. We're up to 250 that we can carry now. Amazing. Reload into our favorite weapon and then put it away and then save our game. We should hard save as well. We haven't hard saved in a little while. Okay. Oh, no. We don't want to quit. Okay. So we want to go to Monarch. Stellar. So Cascadia landing pad is dangerous because it's actually dangerous. Like there's high level stuff that will eat your face and there's bandits everywhere. So actually dangerous. We're going to Stellar Bay.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Oh geez. Hermes, are you okay? Please don't fling yourself down out of the bed. My heart. Okay. We're going to Monarch. Here we are at Stellar Bay. This is all thievy stuff because this is a spaceport with, like, people. So we want... this. All right.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Okay.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Well, that is my ship on the landing pad next to you.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction.
Oh my jeez.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Takes more than a few gunships to scare me.
Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Okay.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Captain Mizzy.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Okay. Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Okay. I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
What's up? What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure. I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Okay. Oh, Summer Games Done Quick Start Sunday, eh? Well, that's cool. I do like watching the Games Done Quick speedruns. I am not really a speedrunner, and I never will be. But I do like watching the speedruns. Seems pretty blah. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I like the speed running, but I am just not very good at it at all. So I end up catching bits and pieces whenever it happens.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
It's a wonderful directorate. Wow.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
You got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, ma'am, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals.
Okay.
Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
I will do this, but I specifically said because Socks opened the treat drawer and got the Temptations bag and literally ripped it open. I said I wasn't going to do treat today. So, okay, I'll do nips. That's fine. I can do nip. I'll do nip, but I will not do treat. They have been bad. I will not do treat. Socks ruined it for everybody. Tomorrow, yes. Today, no. So, we'll do here. All right. It's pretty quiet right now. The only one here is the otter. The Hermes has returned, though. Hi. Would you like some nip, lady? Hmm? Hi. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, no, I heard scrubbing noises and I turned my head and Socks is in the drawer. Got nip. We want nip? Hmm? Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Excuse me. Come on, Hermes. Ugh. Hermes. Come on, Herms. Come on. Oh my goodness. Pied Piper nip. Come on. You guys want some nippies? You're gonna have to come up here into the camera. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna try to... We're both in the can at the same time. Excuse me, otter. I feel like horses with feed bags. Only there's nip. Here, Mana. You want some? There you go. Come on, Hermes. You need to get off the stairs. You're making Hermes' life harder. Come on, buddy. Come on. Hermes. You're being such a jerk right now. Okay. Come here. Now you're up here. Here, you want some nip, buddy? Oh, that was a pile. I didn't mean to do that. Well, choices were made. That's fine. Some more crazies. You want to eat some more? Yep. Ooh, that's exciting. I'll be streaming on Wednesday, so I'll be streaming all day because I'm playing WoW on Wednesday. Okay. This is a good opportunity actually for me to take a stretch break. You can watch the cats eating nip while I stretch. So I will be right back. So I made adjustments to the lighting so that I don't feel like I'm being literally have a spotlight on my face all the time, which I love. Thank God that fixed it. Um, and there was some nip. There was some fighting over nip. I heard it from where I was doing my stretching. So lots of nip. All right. Let's see what Bennett's about. Um, but now you're all free from the board.
Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
I'll leave you be. I think we have to come back and talk to you later. We are looking for Nyoka. Hello.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Keep listening.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Excuse me, Stripies. No nip brawling, please. I'm Mizzy. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure. Another round, bartender.
Outstanding. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well.
Brass nuts.
Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure. What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
I do indeed have many wily ways. You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Alright, I'll be back. So this is Nyoka. We're going to recruit her. She's going to join our party. We like her a great deal. And I will say, yes, Gameston Quick has VoDs on their YouTube channel and on Twitch. Highly recommend watching their runs. I love to watch their runs. And sometimes they do, like, older games that you don't really see very often, which I really appreciate that. Alright, so that's the office. This is the dispensary. Let's go in the office and... You want to give me one of those guns? Look at that gun. Ooh, look at that thing. Yikes.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Alrighty. Hello, Nandi.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Yikes.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Okay. That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Sanjar is... Sanjar is very interesting. He's a very interesting character to me. I'm just looking for the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
I'm not gonna say this, but I have to read this answer because it's hilarious. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this sprat fucked colony, I'm going to stab someone. Um, we're not gonna say that. We're gonna say, hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjay.
Get off of his stairs.
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Stop talking about erotic things,
I had
Sanjar. You're
hoped that
weird.
livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Hermes, you need to make up your mind, buddy. I rousted everybody off these stairs so that you could climb down, and then you didn't want to climb down. You're the worst. Okay. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said, if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
You make a good point.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Fine, but how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Sounds lovely.
So taciturn, so dour. I'll be waiting with bated breath.
Alright, I
Oh,
am
and while
going
you're at
to...
it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Alright, I'm actually going to go into my inventory. Because I want to be able to do that, that dialogue choice. We're going to drink that.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
questions about
Then it's
this.
good that I keep such meticulous notes. What can I do
No.
for you?
I guess we'll do Grim. I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
All right, we can go. And then we'll talk to you.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch
I
Stellar
wanted that
Industries,
perception.
producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
I have a really good set of clothes that I'm gonna get at one point, and that's literally what I wear when I'm doing any kind of talk or negotiation or anything like that. Grim asked me to check in with you about his Tossball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Earlier, I overheard you say you were having money trouble.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
It's okay, Part Body.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why are you buying so much from Sebastian?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
Oh my god.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Maybe I can talk to him for you.
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
I'll talk to you later. Okay. Executives working away. Can also get out this way. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's see. Worker. Worker. Examine. This fish saw could use a good cleaning. Gross. Workbench. Velma.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
What are you talking about? Catherine?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Alright.
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Hello, Otter. He's settled down again. Don't upset him. What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy.
Oh my god.
Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Why don't you just pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, alright? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
I can talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
I mean...
I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Who is this Catherine you mentioned when I first started coming in here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Okay, let's hey, Grim asked me to find out about his poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grim his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
You're just giving Grim's poster away? Didn't he pay for it?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grim may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
You still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, aren't I?
Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster.
Okay. Sure.
Fine by me.
Alright. We gotta help him first, because that's how these games work. Alright, let's see.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
Otter, I appreciate that you must get settled, but please actually settle. Oh, my hack's not high enough. We can pick this door. Wait. Otter, you're the worst. Let's go down. This is the dispensary, so we need to talk to them about the caffeine supplement.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Oh.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Auntie. Alright. Medical, 35. I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals.
I am a professional.
Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Alright, so... it's for Nyoka.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
I mean, that's a lie. You totally do. There must be some way I can increase Nyoka's allotment.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Supply room?
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Where can I find this Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
The flower of enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Okay, so...
Chin up, dearie.
So... we could try to pickpocket her and steal the extra key to the supply room. We could pick the door on the supply room and just go in there and take the medicine we need. Or we could go to Dr. Williams' body, steal his passcode, come back, use it to update the machine, and then complete the quest that way, and then break into the room and steal all the medicine anyway. That's probably the option that I'm going to go with. Also, wrapped it on meat is very good for this particular thing. And we still have 3 fast ration pills. So, there are many different ways to do these things. I usually prefer the one that needs more murder. Because, yeah, more murder makes more XP. Alright, so we're going to go over here. I think these are the apartments.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Someone's been
I
killed.
think I'm gonna be sick.
And I didn't do it? Pull yourself together and tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Alright. Ah-ha-ha!
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
You're alright,
Not much
Barboni.
I can do for this guy.
It's alright. The stainless steel rat is the name of this quest. It's actually an old book series. I have some of them. My dad really loved them. They're science fiction, space epic kind of things. They're really cool. Alright. Tossball betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field tossball betting. Alright. Victim has nothing on him. How is it still stealing? He's dead. I remember I had the same thing when I came in here last time. I was like, how is it stealing when he's dead? Anyway. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into this suitcase. Okay. Investigate left field tossball betting. Alright. Oh, a monarch machine. We haven't seen these before. That's the medium. That's the heavy. So I think we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna buy some new armor and pass my armor on to Nyoka when I get her. I think I'm gonna pick up. Ooh, grounded's really good. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up this this armor for myself. It's medium armor. I'd rather have medium. And I'll pick up grounded because I'm gonna want to use that.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Oh, they're talking about the dead guy. Laura.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Sorry, I'm very sneaky. I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Dilated pupils, anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
No! Okay, maybe just a little.
Maybe just a little.
Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know?
So you do know Braxton. Where is he now?
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
That's all I needed.
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Yeah. Where did I... There it is. So we need to go around this block. Hi. Hi. Mona is talking to me ferociously. Meow meow. Meow meow. Oh, that's right. It's in here. Oh, well, this isn't what I was looking for. Found a vending machine. Okay. Oh, there it is. Back here in the back. Alright. Let's modify that armor we just got. We have many toughened at this point. We're going to do this, though. We're going to do grounded. And then we don't have a gadget right now. We'll keep an eye out for one. Oh, that's a nice hunter kit. Tech. I like dialogue and leadership pluses. I think we'll go with that. Okay. And then scanner. Okay. So then we can tinker. Can't afford to do much more with that, but what we're wearing right now is like 44, so we're definitely gonna, like, I don't know. We may keep this and give it to Nyoka, and then as we get better upgrades, we'll swap into it. Yeah, I think we're good. I have some nice weapons now that I can do some modding if I want. But some of this is going to be... Actually, you know what? We will see if we can modify. Do we have anything for this? Attack speed. That's good. And then... Alright. Mr. Zap. And we will give that to Parvati. because it's just straight up better. It's very much better. Yeah. All right, that'll work for now. Because we're about to swap out of Ellie, and we're going to swap into Nyoka, so I don't want to mess with too many things. We're going to do that first, just because we have a bunch of other quests to do, but I really want Nyoka, and I want her in the party, so... Which one are we tracking right now? Because we have a bunch. Faction quest. Companion. Acid Sweeper. Oh, this was on Roseway. We should go back to Roseway. We should go back to Roseway for this part, for Sam. Well, there goes that. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Pop. Okay. Roseway.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Alright, so... Where is the acid scrubber? In the storage facility. We must just have not seen it when we were in there. Oh well. Whatever. Whatever. Fast travel. Storage facility. Yup. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Look at us!
Okay, cool. Pretty efficient. Work for it. It annoys me that I was not thorough enough. And now I have to come back, but... You know, more gear. More shiny bits. There are more shiny bits. There are always more shiny bits. Alright, open up. Gonna need this one. Alright. Yeah, we literally just walked past it. Ugh. Ugh! Annoying. That's fine. I mean, I didn't have a really high... I didn't have a really high, scanner when I came in here last time, so it's not surprising to me at all that I missed something, right? So, but, I mean, the fact that we cleared it all out already, and whatever, it makes it really fast for us to go grab it. So now we need to go up to where Sam is. Install the acid seeper. A rumbling vibrates from the unit's chassis.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing.
So, where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
No, I mean I want to know more about you.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Welcome to the
SAM
crew,
units
Sam.
live to clean and clean to live.
All right. Now we have Sam. If we would like Sam to go with us, Sam can go with us. We should do Felix and Vicar Max's perks. We are going to give them more damage, just like everybody else. All right. And now we have Sam. Sam is doing his thing. I don't believe, yeah, Sam's a little different. He's not exactly the same as yeah. So that should have finished that quest. Yes. Okay. Sam's a good egg. Alright, now we can go back to Monarch.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Okay. What do you have for me?
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast! Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off?
Oh my goodness.
Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly.
Hi,
Is
Sophie.
The transmission is complete, Captain.
You just sneezed on my hand. That's gross, son. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, Sophie. Excuse me, son. Watch the keyboard, please. Talk to you later, Ada. Would you like me to move this forward so that you can lay down on the desk in front of the keyboard? Because my life is about being good to these cats. He's like, Mom, thank you for the scritches. Alright. Oh, that's right. We are on Roseway. So we can totally just go to the town. Shall we take Sam instead of Ellie? Let's take Sam. So, Sam, you can notice I don't have any whatever for Sam. Like, I don't have an ability to, like, control his gear or anything like that. Because that's not how Sam works. Oh, Sam didn't come with me, though. I'm gonna have to, Oh, I didn't actually recruit him because I'm dumb. Okay, that's fine. Just me and Hardbody. We can go take care of this real quick. My brain is so fried. Alright. Alright. What do you want?
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that.
Yeah, I did. What do you mean by an item of great value?
Aha. I knew that it'd entice you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township.
You're correct.
I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
Oh. I don't understand why you're giving this to me.
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Alright. So, if Sophus will let me touch the keyboard. Okay, the ulti nature. Notice that it does not nearly do as much damage as our Salvager's Helper, because this is a special effect. But this is also like a Gatling gun, and this is an energy gun. So I kind of want to... Because we got heavy here, we got heavy here, we got light here. I kind of want to start moving my guns around and what I'm doing with my guns. Sophie. Oh my goodness. Sophus. You are such a bad boy. Alright. So, let's try this out. We'll see if we like it. I'm going to tinker it because it is garbage level. It is garbage tier right now. So, once we tinker it, it should help a little bit. I don't know if I have the money. Money? Oh, I have the money. Alright. We will go back to the unreliable because, yes. Okay. Go ahead and go tinker it. Tinker this. I mean, part of the reason that that gun has such high DPS is because it fires lots of shots. So I'm hoping that this gun's a little bit easier to work with. And we're going to be working a lot with plasma. Plasma is going to be very important. That's one of the reasons why I have plasma on a lot of people's weapons. So we can go back to Monarch now. Yay! And we'll recruit Sam.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.